Oh, welcome back to the 24-hour challenge. This is on Newbie Farm by Cavalier Roy. I'm doing my normal thing. I've done about 2 hours of play, all on video, and I'm cut it down to about 40 minutes. This should be. And I'm now doing the talky over top. Alright, when you saw it start, I just went and done my normal thing first thing in the morning, pick up the eggs. I have no idea how many I got, but I have got a lot. Now we're just watching Jack putting in some barley, finishing this field off. And I've been thinking about this for a while, this challenge. Now I'm not going to do much with the number of fields we've got. 3 fields is not going to do as much, and we've only got limited amount of grassland. I think it's field 4 up this end, and there's 1 down the bottom end of field 20, I think. But that's quite a while away, and that's only a small field. So to that end, I have decided to, well, we will be splashing the cash a bit. And there we go now. This is field 7. And we see how much it's going to cost. And we're going to borrow a load of money. We can borrow up to 300,000 using seasons, and a bit more as your farm becomes worth more. So we now bought this field, and now we've got to walk all the way back up the hill again. I'm still doing it without tabbing where possible, and to save you having to watch it all, we continue now in the Massey 600 rear wheel drive only with the muck wagon attached to it. We're just going to top this right up with muck. That's the idea anyway. You notice we've got some grass in the bucket. I am using the cheat of putting the grass and the hay under one category and taking the hay from the silage. But with cattle, it just makes it a little bit easier, and not having to find grass and losing a big load of production, which is going to be mightily important for me. Yes, I'm using some cheats, but I'm trying not to use too many. Alright, back we go to the field now, and we're going to muck that. So Jack is finishing off, and I'm not certain if it's Jack or Jackie. But it's a pity. I would love to see for storytelling that the Giants will allow you to actually select the gender of your worker. For a lot of mine, I want female workers. Aldridge, my main female work partner, Kylie. For Blickling, it's my daughter Pat. But for here, it's Neffy Jack. Anyway, that's my problems. You don't really want to know that. Alright, we're going to use GPS again. I'm using a lot of GPS and a lot of hard work. Now, I don't normally use hard work, but I will be using quite a bit of course play when we really get into the meat of it. Things like harvesting will most probably be course play. However, as the harvesting or picking this or running away with the tractor and trailer, we get ourselves after a little bit of messing around set up. And as always, course play needs a part visit. We make certain we're unfolded, and we get somewhere near, and away we go. Now we've got a load of eggs, but no idea. I think I know where I can sell them. I'm going to have to. Well, next time I think we have to go up to the petrol station. I think it's behind the petrol station. One of the buildings there is an egg sale point. But once we get going to the quieter days, I will start to hunt around. I'm going to do a complete tour of the map in one day when we've got nothing much else to do. It's one thing I've just been watching for Farmer Klein. I got it right for once, it's farmer, not father, as I quite often tend to say. On his one, he's on about the same, it's about 7 days, 7 or 8. and he was saying he's worried about the speed some people are going, that they are going to run out of things to do. I'm not worried about that. I will be honest and say I don't care if I have a full day and I haven't got much to do. I've got a whole map to explore. I haven't looked over this one properly. All I've really done is the farm and the immediate surrounds, the machine shop and the immediate surrounds, and the petrol station and the immediate surrounds, and that's it. I haven't really even explored the farm fully, but I'm not going to bother to do the rest of it now. I've got what I need, and the only animals I'm going to do, I decided now, the only animals I'm going to do, this is probably only about 1 year challenge, will be cattle, which I can make most money on. Now sheep, if I had sheep right from the start, but we're only lost 7 days of wool production, not worthwhile anymore. Okay, the cattle had bad productivity, but at least they were still producing milk, and we were getting enough for it. Getting plenty for it. I try not to go through the hedge again. No, I failed miserably on this one. This is after, I think, the last one, crowing about how well I try and do with the hedges. This is a fascinating little challenge. I'm enjoying playing this. It's making me have to think. And one of the things I quite often start with keeping quite a bit of cash back. This one I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to spend. Said he's trying to remember not to go too far away from the microphone. And away we go again. It's not the most enthralling of series, and it won't be, because we will be doing a lot of the same things over and over again, because it's farming, right? And I decide you've seen enough of that, so we go on to we come to the end of this field. This is field 7. Now, I'm not certain whether to make this a grass field or not at the moment. I need a grass field, or to make it another straw producing field. Now if I buy 6 as well, that will become the grass field, and this one will become probably barley. But I will put that on after the first growth transition. I will sow barley in here. It should actually be after this episode, because we should get up to day 8 on this. And then we run out. Now just we run out, we are going to go back, fill up again, but we're going to find something else if I remember right. I think we're going to find out that Jack has ran out of seed, or I think that's here. It's a lovely mod, this manure mod. Both of them, both the one with the cell point in, which we're using, and yes, he has ran out there, so we decided to stop. I'll just go and take his seeds and fill it up again, because it's almost done, I think. Oh no, it isn't. We haven't got to fill it up. That's where he's finished by the looks of it. Let's find out what we got here, shall we? Instead of me burbling on and getting it completely wrong. I'm as interested as you are now. I think we have to go and pick the plough up next. excuse me, I beg your pardon. Yes, we're going to drop this off, and this is picking the player, but it's another time. I think I cut that bit out fully where I went and filled up. Now I play Hunt the Plough. It's a game I play a lot because I can never remember where I drop things. That's forks, and here we are, the plough. So I ought to really use a proper British style plough, but the chisel plough is so much quicker to use for in-game use, especially as I made certain I only got small equipment. And we got it on there, nicely lifted up, and away we go down to field 7. I almost said bin 7. Down to field 7 to get myself sorted out on this little job, because I only got a couple of passes to do on the other, or may even have finished. I can't remember. Oh dear. So we'll get ourselves lined up, get Jack lined up, and give him the nod. Tell him there's a bag of sweeties at the end of this field, which is actually the worst thing I could have said to him, as you will see later. And away he goes. So with him away, I get out and run back towards my own tractor. Yeah, I was talking about some of the other people doing it. It's amazing the different ways of doing things. I know it's a lot of going quite big, and I don't blame them. I decided since I got rid of the Heritage series, I've got all these mods I want to show off and showcase. So I was this in the 12-hour challenge, or 12-day challenge, not 12 hour, 12-day. I think I could have set this a bit further back into the tree. That would have been easy to get back onto without going onto the field. But there again, that sorts me out a bit. If we start to fill again. This is a dirt cheap way of fertilising fields, so that together with the manure mod to get 2 layers in one. It's a great cheat. That probably is, but right, now away we go. So I've just got to go finish off my bit. And we're spending money in this episode, I will tell you now. Mind you, it's not really telling you a lot, as we're already 15 minutes in and you're seeing me already splash out on a field and considering a second field. What else is there left for me to splash the cash on? And for once I actually remember to unfold it first. That's the only bit I had. Normally I wouldn't have bothered with this, but as I'm going for maximum yield on everything, I thought I'd better just do an area this size. And we're finished. We're finished with it. Now this is what not quite, we decided we better just clean this bit up. And if you look ahead of us, he's near enough missed a roll. You see, we're trying to rush to get the sweeties. One of the reasons I use courseplay quite a bit, it doesn't tend to do that. That might miss on the corners, but I don't tend to ignore complete bits of the field. I'll have a look around here to see what we've got. We've got a little bit of grass in there still. As I don't know why I'm driving so much out of cab on this. And it's time to put this back in its hole, which is this little shed over here. Keep it away from everything else. That muck spreader. The other bits of machinery start complaining. Really, I should put the slurry spreader down here too. Keep both of those down the same area. And so we make our normal complete hash of reversing, and I decided to slow cruise speed down and use shove it onto cruise to get back, in the mistaken belief I might just be able to back in like that. And it looks like, yeah, as you can see how well that worked. Now, some people can and some people can't. I think I'm one of those who can't. It's a good job I never had to back anything like this in real life. And what do you think? I stuck to 2 wheels most of my life. Well, that's now starting to get a little bit late. So we're can't remember what we're doing next now. Oh yes, we are fairly late now, and we're gone down to the shop to pick up our forage wagon. You can't see it too well in this light, but it's a little Russian made thing that I was hunting around for something else and came upon this and decided, yes, that should do for one of the series. I have tried it out, and it works. It works remarkably well. I can't remember which site I got it off now, so sorry, I just don't, I am bad, I just do not keep an eye on those. Now I'm trying like hell to drive at night, knowing I can't see a hand. I can't see anything at night, and this is with darker night on, which makes matters even worse. Wassera and wassera, as we say around here. Well, just give a quick shout out to Chris. Now, I know who he is. He's been in quite a few little comments he's been making on the videos for a while now. I keep replying, and he's actually started to fool the idiot. He started from number 1 on the Old Ridge series. He must be mad. There's almost 140 videos there, and there's the specials too. He will deserve a medal if he gets through that lot, but I'm very happy that he is trying to do. He is doing that. Although some of those early videos were fairly awful, I was not relaxed at all. Though you could hear me. Oh, please, don't let anything go wrong. No, oh please, make something go wrong. I've some more to talk about. That's amazing what the confidence does to you. No, I can't see that. I can't see a blasted thing here. You see, the lights are not very good anyway on these masses. coupled with Darker Night mod, I tried some lights in here, but that didn't help. Alright, well, we got it home anyway, and we just decided to give you a little bit of a tour around it. See, unlike most of them, which pick up from the bottom and crowd it in the bottom, this one pours it over the top. And the back all opens up to discharge. I haven't actually, you know, for my sins, I haven't checked to see whether all those chains work or not. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. Well, I'll finish my drink. Let's see how we're doing. Well, next morning now, and it's time to do some of the work. We want some feed in the cattle, some hay. I hope I get some hay fairly soon. I'll get some grass very soon, so we make hay and make some more silage. We're not so bad off on either at the moment, but silage is the one we're shortest of, and we have all the stuff there to make our silage bales, and because they can be just stored outside once they're made. Oh, here we go to the cattle. Remember, next month they start to breed, so we've got 50 at the moment. I'm hoping to get 3 or 4 anyway during the summer. Alright, that done, we will now go and try and clean up. As you can see here, they're rather messy beasts. They're not terribly smooth just near the feeding trough either. It may be a case of that wheel on a stick. At a point, I might have to put that in the mod folder. I think I can afford that. If it works, brilliant. If it doesn't, oh well, I ain't lost much. But it's been good. Well, I'll tell you what, when I found that forage wagon, I was actually looking to see if there's any old mix feeders about, any old type mix feeders. But it doesn't look like there is. Mind you, there's not a new, they're not a, let's get this right, they're fairly new anyway on the scene. They're not what's been about for donkey's years. And there we go, look, we just got caught on. I mean, it stops you from getting in too close, which is a great pity, great shame. The one problem is I just filled this up with hay, and I should have done this the other way around. I should have done this first, then filled up with hay. There. You see why in a moment. If you hadn't already guessed, and I bet most of you have. As we go and tip it in, and nothing, because there's no room for it in there. I don't think it's one of these ones that only take grass in one place, so I might have to check on that and find out where the grass is again. But it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, we now decide to bomb down to the shop again. So I think if I'm going to do them silage bales, round silage bales, I am going to need a bale grab. Oh, here we are. It's the worst thing known to man and bale technology. They don't work, but it's not too bad once if I'm going to put the silage into to feed them direct, or into the mix feeder. Doesn't matter if I stab them then. We shouldn't really be stabbing them before that. So away we go with our new toy. One of which most probably won't get used very often. We're not much of a one for using such things. I shall probably cheat somehow and we have a quick look to see what's going on around the place. I think to find out if the grass is ready, because I'm looking for work, and it most certainly isn't. So we've got 4 and we've got 20 near the bottom there. It's a long way. But that answered my question, because I was going to think, I wasn't about just going in there to have a look. To find out where it is, but as we can't do that, we'll not bother. Just heard some good blub. I'm not certain what it was, but can't see anything here what I was using to cause it to do that. And yes, well, Jack's not quite so careful as I am. He's going straight for the hedge. This, to my mind, is one of the great maps again. Now, I know I said it before, but this is enough of a challenge without seasons, and with seasons meaning you can fail. Really adds to the challenge. I haven't failed on one yet with using seasons, but there's a good chance. It's almost impossible without seasons to fail. Unless someone's going to say I did it. Alright, there we go. You can keep making bigger and bigger loss, but I don't think it stops you. I never got to that state yet. Anyway, we're doing what's almost our main task, our only task it seems to me, which is spreading muck at the moment. Well, it's that time of the year. So I almost run into the cliff. So I better go all the way around. It seems to make sense to me. That's what we have done now. If you haven't gathered, we've bought 6. I didn't show that, but 6 is ours. And 6 will now be grass, I've decided. And 7 will probably be wheat or barley. And it will be another crop that we can use the straw on. Even though we have already got both wheat and barley planted, I will need the straw. I want to make certain I get through that winter, because I shall probably keep playing even after the first year's done, if I haven't gone bust in that time, which is the way I'm spending money at the moment as a possibility. I'm going to try and just get somewhere near the edge on this. There's no good using GPS here because there's a curved edge to the field, as is the one was going up. And we go straight through, and we almost forget to turn the spreader off. And we have to be a bit careful. I should imagine using slurry down here. We're right on the river. Actually, manure is almost as bad, but slurry especially. It's usually a little bit more acidic than this. Especially, you tend to have your muck rotted more, so it's more broken down, whereas you don't with the slurry. We're almost done our first lorry load, or trailer load. And here comes, if you heard something there on the mic, it was Alice deciding to go under the mic. So she's back. Do you want to say something, girl? Well, just drop your tail for a moment. Right, well, she's settled down on my lap at the moment. As long as she doesn't start trying to play with the cables. I decided to cut hair and just cut to the chase to the end of this one, as we're getting close to the end of the second day. Oh, go away, girl. I'm getting a bit worried about her now because she's bored. It's a bit damp round here in East Anglia whilst I'm recording this, and she's bored. That's how the other cats, but oh, here she comes back again. Yes, just give me something to talk about anyway, Alice. Why don't you speak, huh? And I think we're done there now. I think that will do the job. And as you can see, that Jack's finished his bit down there. So we hop out of one and into the other, get him going. I decided I better do a little bit of playing myself anyway. Do you like this, was it 200C? It is a nice little tractor. I decided I'm not gonna start here. I want to. Oh, because I've got to finish off up the top here first. As you can see, we've missed a bit. Yes, he missed here quite badly. Drop the plough and I'll just do it, Jack. Don't worry. I'm perfectly capable of ploughing these bits you missed. Because if anybody at all, he'd take my tractor home for me and wash it. Yeah, missed the best part of 2 passes here. Any route, we get to the end here, we turn around. I think as we're getting closer to the end, I will do my wind down now, and I'll do the rest of it just minimal chat. So we'll say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of this mayhem, please subscribe, and also join us on PCSG 24-day club, and keep an eye on what everybody else is doing. Let's say there's a lot of us, so I'm not going to go through them all. I have gone through them in earlier ones, and more seem to be joining us every day. It's just a bit of fun, and if whoever goes bust first, of course, will be the butt of all jokes, and there's no prize. If I will consider it a win if I survive the first year and still have a bit of money in the bank, and will have improved the farm. Well, I've already done that with 2 extra fields now, so that's definitely an improvement. He's just ain't taking that away, is he? Right, I decided to go and start from the t'other end. And of course I missed out this bit here. I want to get Jack, I think, to probably cultivate these 2. I will come in behind on this one with the seeder on 7. and seed with wheat, I'm guessing. Got a crazy cat here. Enjoying being fussed. Alright, so I start doing it and I just swap over after I've gone a few yards and do the hard work, and you see what happens. He decides he doesn't want to know, so I go back in again and say, oi, this is how you do it. I decide if I'm going to do it, I must get properly in the cab. Well, on the seat. Not actually a cab in there. And I put it back to hard work again and see how well he does this time. Gets any worse, I will be putting on the course play on everything. Well, oh yes, any comments, questions, queries or anything else, feel free to post. I take a photo here and realise I'm not going to use it. Oh well, that's what we find. And with that, it's me and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio, and mind how you go, and make sure you watch everybody else who's doing this 24-hour challenge, 24-hour, 24-day challenge. One of these days I'll learn the difference between hours and days. And we're in the last couple of minutes now. There's a bit of a countdown there, so you can tell I talked out. I don't think I've got anything else to mention. I'm not going to be doing beet or potatoes on here. Not on the first year. If I was doing more than 1 year, possibly yes. Sounds I'm not going to use any other animals. Alright, we're just about running down the hole in the middle. For those who remember the records, you know that refers to, you know, real records, the black things where you put a needle onto them to play them. You try that with a modern CD, mind you don't even get CDs anymore. You put a needle on one of those, they won't last long. Must get an I2 on this fuel tank. I don't know if there's any way of telling how full it is. And that's it. Well, as soon as you start, you lose a litre. You use a litre the moment you hit the start. And it takes a while to lose the next one. And I'm now wondering what I'm going to do next. Looking at the time, I think I remember. I'm now going to go and just pick up some eggs again. Do that now. Later, sooner this time rather than later. I still have to do them in the morning, of course. If not, you just get too many there, and they will stop laying. So one thing I would like to see on the map, and that's a proper collector. But that, cheerio.